Hi everybody, this is Birgit. I'm meeting with you from Liverpool. Do I agree or disagree with the statement that language learners should be exposed only to the forms that they are taught? I disagree. I disagree because in this week's lesson it was all about how important it is to take the learning outside the classroom in order to facilitate the most progress and acquisition. If we try and take too much control of our students' learning and keep them just in the classroom, then they will not progress as much as they could. But what I think is very important is that we remember the zone of proximal development as we take the responsibility to help our students identify outside of the classroom resources that meet them in the zone of proximal development. If they were to watch only cartoons, maybe it would be too easy and they would not learn so much. If they were to watch only academic talks on YouTube, maybe that would be too difficult, depending on their level, but something in between. It's up to us and to the individual student, and that's important, that we tailor our suggestions to the individual student's abilities and language learning goals. Because this week we learned that it's important to help our students define their language learning goals, motivating them to have a reason to put in all this work. What might motivate them and what their goals are will depend on each individual student, primary school student, teenager, adult, so many varieties. And in my personal experience, I can relate this importance of learning outside of the classroom to the time when I went to a grammar school that was very well respected, but learning took place primarily in the classroom. I didn't do so well. I also was not so interested, and I didn't often apply something I had studied in the classroom outside of the classroom. I rarely, if ever, looked for other ways of improving my learning. But then I changed schools to a different school. And there we learned in groups, and there we got so excited about our subjects that I would go to a bookshop and buy extra books on a subject. It was one resource and it worked for me. And it was outside of the classroom, and I picked it all by myself, which gave me extra interest. Bye. I hope I see you soon. I hope you're doing well with your homework.